evening, my little darklings. It's me, your nighttime companion, Miss Lillian Dark, back with another episode of Night Whispers. A little bit of true crime, a smattering of romance, and perhaps just a soft touch of chaos. It's all here, waiting for you, and Mama's very happy to have you back again. But before we dive into the night's entertainment, I want to send a little warning to everyone else living here in the Big Apple with me. Keep it cool tonight, lovelies. It's gonna be a real scorcher with temperatures like you wouldn't believe. If God exists, and believe me, my darklings, I certainly have my doubts, I hope he's got a special spot in hell reserved for climate change deniers. Anyway, take a cold shower, douse yourself in ice cubes, bury yourself in a coffin deep within the bowels of the earth, and take your loved ones with you. Whatever it takes to keep yourselves from burning up. Unless you like the heat. I know I do.
Hey, Barb. It's me, Danny. Sorry, I know it's, I haven't been here in a while. Not since the night, well, the night you got hurt. You deserve better than that. Pretty lousy fucking brother, right? I mean, I couldn't protect you from those weirdos at the cemetery. I can't figure out how to use that thing to get you out of this coma. And now I can't even manage to show up and say hi. I mean, yeesh. No wonder you're Mom's favorite, huh? I wouldn't blame you for being at least a little disappointed. I get it. That night, it was the scariest thing I ever... I mean, I know I'm scared all the time. I get it. You've spent my whole life breaking my balls about it. And now I just wish you were awake to keep teasing me about it. I don't know. But we went to that cemetery to get B-roll for your show, and then those fucking freaky assholes jumped us, and I found that motorcycle. I thought, man, Barb, I was just trying to get us out of there, you know? I thought if I could just get the stupid thing to get us out of there, maybe at least get us onto the highway or something, we could... I don't know, maybe just outrun them or something. It was a stupid plan. I know that, but you were bleeding everywhere. I wasn't thinking straight. And then the gas cap started glowing. When I touched it, it was... It was more pain than I ever thought possible. Barb, it smelled like... I smelled like... I think that must be what it's like to burn in hell. Turning into that thing was terrifying, Barb. It hurt so fucking much, and the things it did, that I did.
What the hell is that? It doesn't matter. Kill it for Mother.
Barb, you know this spooky shit is your thing. This is your world. I bet you'd know just what to do. Me, I'm just kind of bumbling my way through all this. That's why I'm here, rambling to you, you know? I really wish you'd just wake up. I miss you. I saw Stacey the other night. Went out for a ride. Figured if I had this weird transforming demon bike or whatever, the least I could do was use it to help clear my head, you know? Well, anyway, Come on, man. Perfect. Just perfect.
And here I thought you were going to try and outrun me. My partner's going to be so disappointed.
You okay here, darling?
Yeah, it's cool, Mike. I know this one.
Copy that.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Stacey,
What the hell's the matter with you?
wait, what did I do?
I mean, well, for starters, you're zipping around on that thing without a helmet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I guess that was pretty...
Since when do you ride a motorcycle?
Barb taught me. Before I went to college. She said it would give me texture, whatever that means. Honestly, I think she just wanted something for us to do together. After she got hurt, I guess maybe when she wakes up, we'll, have something new to talk about.
I'm sorry, Danny. I hope she pulls through.
Yeah, me too. Listen, I'm sorry about the helmet thing. I promise I'll fix it. Am I in any trouble here? Or...
Not tonight, Dan, okay? Just be careful. Get a bucket on your stupid pretty head, idiot.
Yeah, will do.
I miss you.
Yeah, you too.
Danny, listen,
So, how do you two know each other?
Mike Badalino, Danny Ketch. Danny, Mike.
Hey.
Hey, we're, childhood friends.
Ah, I see.
We used to date.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, figured. Listen, you should be wearing a helmet, kid.
Yeah.
That's what I told him.
Hey, Dolan. Got a follow for you on that code 3.
Copy, wait one. Hey, boys, I gotta take this. Play nice.
I always do.
Right.
Stacey walked off to talk to dispatch or whatever, and there I was, standing on the side of the road with a massive dude who looked like he could fold me in half. If I didn't have a demon or something trying to come bursting out of me, I probably would have been intimidated. Silver linings, I guess. It was, still pretty awkward, though.
So, how'd you let her get away, Dano?
It's complicated.
Usually when people say that, they're full of shit.
Maybe.
How about you?
What about me?
Are you full of shit?
She works hard. She's ambitious. And, she's going places.
And
I spent way too long standing still.
I gotcha. You're a dumbass.
Yeah, I guess.
You're right about her going places, though. She's gonna be my boss someday, you watch.
My condolences.
Hey, kid, watch your mouth. That's my partner you're talking about.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright, we gotta go, Mike. Briscoe wants us to go kick in a door.
Shit, now we're talking. What is it?
That robbery. Over on Lansing?
No shit. We got a guy?
Sounds like.
Thank Christ. Alright, let's do it. Hey! It was nice to meet you, Danny. Do what she says. Wear a helmet. Don't be a jackass.
Yeah, you too?
Take care of yourself, okay? Please?
Yeah, I'm, doing my best.
We should talk. I'll call you.
Hey, Stacey?
Yeah?
The hell was I gonna say to her? Hey, Stacey, sorry. I have a freakish, fiery hell creature screaming in my skull. Can you help? Save my soul? Call a priest? Toss me an Advil? Nothing. It's, I'll see ya.
Sure.
I drove away after that. And the bitch of it was, as uncomfortable as all that had been, it was probably the most normal things have felt for me ever since you got hurt. It felt good to see her again. It really did. But right now, there was too much else to worry about. Like this thing inside of me. I'm terrified of what it might be, what it might mean, what it might be doing to me. And when I turned into that thing that night, it hurt worse than anything I'd ever imagined. So why did I do it again?
You ever find that thing, that little something, it's got a touch of darkness to it, a smidge of the forbidden, but it feels oh so good, even though it's all so wrong? Of course you do. We all do. We drink, we smoke, we dream, we lust. Come on, be honest with me now. Want to show me your browser history, fellas? Ladies, you're not off the hook either. I know what's hiding in your closets. Trust me, Mama's got a couple skeletons tucked away in there herself. But that's alright, because tonight I'm gonna blow the lid off the secret truth. The key to living well. The secret sauce that gives the human existence that extra spicy kick. You ready? All the best things in this world, they all feel at least a little bad. So what you should really ask yourself is, if they all feel so damn good, how bad could they really be?
I couldn't sleep that night. I was too busy thinking about you, I guess. Lying here, alone, in the dark, surrounded by all these stupid machines. And it's not like I was gonna talk to Mom about the things I was feeling. You know how she'd react. Something, God has a plan for all of us, Daniel. Something, faith, Daniel. On and fucking on. So I just went for a ride, trying to clear my head. But, you know, it's been pretty crowded in there lately.
They ruin lives, peddling their poison. It must not stand.
I didn't even know what he was talking about, Barb. I don't know anything about this shit. I smoked my way through half a college degree, and that's as much as I know about drugs. But he knew. The demon. He knew what they were doing there on the docks that night. He knew.
18 keys, gentlemen. Quality product from us to you with a smile and a fucking blowjob. Provided you've got the cash.
Of course we brought the money. The fuck you take us for?
Spirited entrepreneurs in a struggling economy. Could never be too careful. Let's see it.
You first, bitch.
Ooh, testy. Bruno, show him the merchandise.
You got it, boss.
See? As advertised.
You said it yourself. Can't be too careful, these. What the fuck?
What? What is it? What?
Is that motherfucker on fire?
I couldn't help it. Or that's what I keep telling myself. He was talking in my head, screaming about their drugs, all the people they were going to hurt, and maybe it just wore me down. Maybe I was thinking about you, Barb. I don't know. But the gas cap started glowing so goddamn bright, and I just reached out, put my hand on it. The pain was just... It was just like last time. I felt my flesh boiling right off of me, felt my face catch fire, felt my own heart turn to ash inside of me, and somehow I survived. Somehow I was there, but not there, floating outside of myself. Only it wasn't me. Not me. Not anymore.
Vengeance will be served.
What the fuck is that?
Who the fuck has killed that thing?
He's nearly 7 feet tall, wrapped in black biker gear, but it's all studded up. Spikes and chains everywhere. He walks like a man, but he burns like hell itself. Those endless, dark pits where eyes should be. That bone-carved grin. He was something out of a nightmare, Barb. And he was fucking unstoppable.
You're not gonna get me!
The squirrely-looking guy, he was holding I think it was a submachine gun? I'm not sure. All I know is it was bigger than a pistol, smaller than a rifle, and it spewed lead rapid fire at the demon in the leather. I watched as the bullets passed straight through it, ripping up its jacket, showing nothing but flame and bone beneath. Barb, it didn't even faze him. He just stood there, and he kept grinning until the punk ran out of bullets.
Oh, no. Oh, no, wait!
The holes in his jacket just kind of patched themselves over. There was this ripple in the air, like heat distortion or something, and then it was good as new. Then he just took a few steps forward, and with one of those spike-covered fists of his, he punched the guy with enough force that he just went flying through the air, slamming back into a wall of packing crates. When the demon lowered his fist, it was dripping with fresh blood.
None shall escape vengeance this night.
More of them opened fire. Rifles, shotguns. It was turning into World War III on those docks, Barb. The whole time, as he kept shrugging all this off like it was nothing, I kept wondering, is this me? Is that my body getting torn to shreds, then knitting itself back together just as fast? Except my body fucking melted and burned when I touched that gas cap. So it can't be, right? How does that even work? When he does these things.
Your mortal weapons are nothing to me.
When he starts hurling burning chain links at human beings, ripping holes in them that leave them curled in on themselves, screaming in pain, their weapons clattering to the docks, forgotten. Is that him? Or is that me? Am I doing these things?
Fuck this. Fuck this shit. I am out of here.
Even as the buyer ran, and I watched the demon lash out with his chain, as it snared the terrified man around the neck, and the demon started to drag him back.
Leave me alone.
I can't hide from the fact that whether it's, me, or not me, or fucking whatever.
Your poisons pour through this city. A tide of misery and death drowning hundreds in its wake. Tonight, you will know their pain.
No. Please don't. Please.
Look into my eyes.
I'm still the one who let him out.
No!
I don't know what he saw in the demon's eyes. I don't think I want to know. All I can tell you is that when it finally let him go, he was sobbing, curled up there on the docks in the fetal position. The only thing he could say, over and over, was,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Vengeance has been served.
The bike came to him then, rolled up burning with that unholy fire. Those weird, high-tech looking headlights cutting through the night like a killing knife. He saddled back up on that thing, and I could feel it beneath me. Him. Us. Like a thousand souls growling with a rage barely contained. So, he let them loose, let the engine roar, and off we were into the night. After that, it was a whirlwind of fire and blood. We tore through the city with a singular purpose. I don't know what he really is, Barb, but it was like riding shotgun with the devil. And he was here to collect his due.
Wallet. Give me a fucking wallet, man.
Hey, please, man, just take it easy, alright?
Give me your fucking money.
He was going to hurt that man. I knew it. So did the demon. So he did what needed to be done.
What the fuck are you supposed to be?
Vengeance.
Fear makes people do some real stupid shit, I guess.
Suck it, freak.
He dove forward. Maybe in his shock, his terror, The idiot thought he was going to catch the 7-foot-tall demon biker with flames for hair by surprise.
What the fuck?
It didn't work.
Oh, fuck me.
The demon grabbed the mugger by the throat. All he said to the scared victim was, "Run."
Thanks.
Please, please. Have mercy.
Sorry. All out of mercy.
We were burning through the night. It was insane, Barb. The power, the speed. That bike of his. I didn't think that it was possible for anything to move like that. And I had no idea where we were off to in such a hurry. But he sure as hell did.
Don't worry, bro. We make it into Delaware, we can crash at my cousin. It's gonna be fine.
I'm scared, man. I didn't want to kill anybody.
You didn't. I did. Maybe. Who fucking knows? Doesn't matter. We've just gotta lay low until this blows over.
I am an accessory.
No, you're just a fucking pussy. Don't stress it.
What is that?
What the fuck are you?
What is that?
Stop being a little bitch and tell me. Jesus fucking Christ.
1 minute we were tearing down the highway. The next, we were on them. It was... Jesus, I can't even keep this shit straight. 1 minute it's him, or me. Now it's we. I don't... I can't. They'd robbed a convenience store. I knew it because he knew it. I don't know how he did. He just... It's like he could smell evil. Secrets. Lies. Blood. He had a thing about blood.
Innocent blood has been spilt, and you shall be judged.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
I'm not fucking waiting to find out.
They tried to get away, but their shitty little Toyota didn't have a snowball's chance in hell against his hell cycle or whatever it is.
Stay the fuck away from us! Leo, take this! Shoot that fucking thing!
I can't!
Shoot it, Leo!
The younger kid, he didn't want to do it. I know he didn't, but his brother was... He was fucking terrified of his brother. He was big, mean, and... I don't get it, Barb. I don't get how anyone could ever... Anyway, the kid tried shooting at us. Or him. God damn it. Some of the rounds punched into him for all the good they did. Some of them rebounded off the front of his bike, but some went wide. Kid was just shooting wildly. He was so fucking scared. I thought he was gonna hurt somebody. But the demon lashed out with his chain.
No more.
I swear to you, he was batting bullets out of the air with that fucking thing.
No, Duncan! He's gonna get us!
Shut up, Leo! Shut the fuck up! Just shut the fuck up!
He pulled up alongside them, and the look he gave them, it must have been too much for the older brother because... He completely lost control, started spinning out, slammed hard into a guardrail. Both the boys got rattled, probably broke more than their share of bones in the crash. But they were alive. But even so, after that, the chase was over.
God, I'm gonna kill you.
But he wasn't done with them yet.
You have slain an innocent. He must be avenged.
He tore the door off like it was fucking cardboard, Barb. Grabbed the younger boy, pulled him free. I thought he was gonna start in on him, but he just dropped him to the asphalt, reached in again, grabbed the older brother instead.
I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you! I swear to God! I'll fucking kill you!
He locked eyes with him, and he spoke again in that horrifying voice.
You torment your brother. You lie. You steal. You hurt. And now you have killed. You've taken the life of an innocent.
Fuck you! Burn in hell, you fucking freak!
Hell, like sinners, has many different forms. Look into my eyes. See the shape it takes for you.
Wait, what are you? No! Stay away! Stay away from me!
exactly, but eventually, I could hear sirens in the distance. When it was done, he dropped him to the asphalt, broken and unconscious, like a bag of quivering meat. He turned to the younger brother, and I thought he was gonna do something terrible, but he just spoke to the kid and he said,
"The road to hell is a wicked and perilous thing, but there is still a chance for you. Turn back, save yourself, or you will see me once more."
He got back on his bike, left the brothers there on the side of the road as EMS started closing in. He set off again into the night, and the sound I heard then. I don't know if it was the engine, or if it was him. I don't want to know. That was how the night went. He was tireless, just burning through the city like an inferno of righteous fury, tearing shit up, looking for evil to smite. Honestly, Barb, you'd probably like the guy. Muggers, rapists, gangbangers, drug dealers, all night long, looked for them, pulled them out of their dark little corners, roughed them up, gave them that freaky stare of his, and left them crying for forgiveness as he sped off to find the next one. Honestly, it got to a place where I was starting to wonder if he'd ever let me come back this time. But just before the sun started to peek its way back over the world, I felt the fires dying. I felt sensation flooding back. Felt my skin again, my heart, my lungs. Felt the wind through my hair, and the taste of smoke in my throat. I was back again. I was whole. I was myself. The demon, he was finished with me. For now. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Let's maybe not do that again anytime soon. Christ! He kept me out all night running his crusade. But I noticed that for me, physically, it was like no time at all had passed. I felt refreshed, energized even. At least until I thought about all the, the fire and the blood, and thought about my skin melting off, about that knife going into me, into him, about his fucking laughter. Then I didn't feel quite so rejuvenated anymore. I just wanted to go home, sleep maybe, or at least just lay down. I hadn't touched alcohol since my laughably brief time in college, but shit, maybe this was as good a time as any to start up again. Home sweet home.
A boy needs his mother. That's what they say, and I happen to think they're right. I'm a mother myself, and I don't just mean the special relationship I have with all of you, my little darklings. No. I'm a mother. Many times over. I've been very blessed in that way, and I can tell you this much. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for my children. I'd go to jail. I'd go to war. I'd commit unspeakable action for my children. I'd climb my way up to paradise, kick God himself straight in the old cojones just to make my children smile. I'd burn the whole world down just to make it clean and new for them. Is that too raw? Too intense? Maybe. But if you ask me, that's just what it means to be a good mom.
Daniel, where on earth have you been?
Mom was waiting up for me, because of course she was.
Oh my, Lord have mercy. I was so worried.
She hurled herself into my arms. You know how she gets, Barb. Her emotions start getting all twisted up. Once she starts going, she just can't stop.
I had no idea where you were.
I was out for a ride, Mom. I lost track of time. Mom, Jesus!
Language! I had no idea where you were, Daniel. Do you understand? First Barbara, and then I didn't know where you were.
I know. I'm sorry, Mom. I wasn't thinking. I needed some air.
There were all these reports on the news. Something about a demon running through the city on a flaming motorcycle. Daniel, I was so frightened.
There's nothing to worry about, Mom. There are no biker demons or whatever. You know how they like to sensationalize everything these days.
But what if it's a sign, Daniel? What if his judgment is drawing nearer?
Mom, we live in a city where there's a guy in a metal suit, all right? With rocket jets flying overhead, shooting beams at bad guys, right? There's that Spider-Man guy, there's I managed to stop myself just in time on that one. Yeah, no, I thought. Let's reel it back, Danny. Maybe don't remind your hyper-religious mom about the new superhero on the scene, dressed up like the devil. Especially not while she's in the middle of one of her episodes. Whatever they're talking about on the news, it's probably not a demon, Mom. It's just some new super guy in a city that's already pretty crowded with them. Of course, I knew differently, but Mom didn't need to. As it was, she stepped back away from me and her eyes were still wet with tears when she said,
I need to go pray, Daniel.
Okay, Mom. Sure.
Our Father.
She wasn't always like this. I remember
Hallowed be thy name.
when we were younger, she'd
Kingdom come.
take us on these day trips, the movies, the museum. Sometimes we'd just go out to eat as a family. You remember how she used to laugh? She used to be so full of life. It's so hard without you here, Barb. I wish I could lie to you, but man, it is so fucking hard. And that's without even taking my new spooky roommate into account. I tried getting some sleep. I mean, the reality was I'd been up for nearly 24 hours. Whatever demonic possession bullshit I might have been dealing with, I couldn't hope to look after Mom if I didn't start doing a better job looking after myself. But once my head hit the pillow and I closed my eyes, the sort of dreams that found me, all I could see was him. That skull wreathed in fire, the leathers covered in spikes, the heavy chain hanging around his shoulder. I shot up a few hours later, and there was only one question at the front of my brain. What the fuck are you? The thing was, I knew I'd seen this thing before, Barb. Or something like it, at least. It was there, gnawing at the base of my skull like one of those zombie movies you used to love when we were kids. You know, before Mom completely lost her mind. You used to cheer for the monsters, and I'd just cling to you, hiding my face with a pillow. No hiding now. Gotta face the monsters sometime, huh, Barb? Mom, I'm going through some of Barb's things, alright? I'll just be down in the basement, so just... Mom? Mom? Alright then. She just sat there, transfixed, listening to one more snake oil salesman talk about how much he needed her money so that God knew just how much he loved her. I'd have to watch her later, make sure she didn't mortgage away the damn house. That would have been a nice way for you to wake up, huh, Barb? Surprise, sis. We're homeless. But guess what? God loves us. Time for all that later, though. For now, I needed answers. The basement was always your place, even way back when. But you'd let me come down here, hang out with you. And it always felt like us against the world. I remember watching as your collection grew. Books on ghosts, vampires, demonology, crop circles, alien abductions. Honestly, how we made it through high school without Mom realizing what sort of stuff you had down here was anybody's guess. I guess she was just too out of it, even then. But this is where you did your work, for your show. Your laptop had been sitting there for weeks, untouched. I wiped the dust off, opened the lid, and powered the machine back on. I used to help you with your videos all the time, so I knew your password. Be brave, Danny. Thanks, Barb. Real nice. Once I was in, I started my search. Your database was always thorough. Everything you'd come across, everything that ever caught your eye, anything that held potential for content, indexed with research notes and video footage. I plugged in keywords like skull, demon, fire, motorcycle, and it didn't take me long to find what I was looking for.
On today's episode of Burn the Witch, we're discussing the fiery urban legend of America's highways, the Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider?
There have been many reported sightings of the so-called Spirit of Vengeance over the years. Legends say that the rider prowls the interstate late at night, bringing the fires of hell itself down on hijackers, human traffickers, and drug smugglers. No one's ever outrun him. No one ever escapes.
Attached was a single video file. An 18-wheeler, swallowed up inside a raging fire, burning against the backdrop of the night. There were screams, shouts, a few pitiful gunfire, and then, from out of the flames, there he was. He came striding out, wearing that cursed and wicked grin. No chains, though. No spikes. Think the leathers are different, too, but I'm not... What are you laughing about, huh, Skullface? That you? Alright, sure. Now we're quiet again. Of course we are. Fuck.
The rider almost never takes human lives, though I'm sure there are many who wish that he had. Many who claim to have encountered the rider before describe a sort of penance stare. The rider locks eyes with his quarry, after which they're forced to experience all the pain and misery they've done unto others. Man, think we could point this guy at Congress?
Well, that explains a lot. I didn't have much to go on after that. That was pretty much all you had on this Ghost Rider. The main problem I was having was the creature in your research had already been active for years. So could, I be him? How could he be me? I think I'd have noticed if my head was spontaneously catching on fire before all this. But still, the ride didn't stop there, because then I pulled up your latest project. I wanted to hear your voice, honestly.
I'm Barbara Ketch. This is my show, Burn the Witch. Come on in, make yourselves comfortable, and let's get weird.
I remember getting on your case about that catchphrase. Told you it sounded kinda suggestive. And you said...
That's the whole point, Danny. Come on. The only thing that sells better than blood and guts is a little bit of You know what I mean?
Ugh, God, I wish I didn't.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Just please don't ever make that noise in front of me again.
Don't be such a prude, Danny.
Then you threw a windsock at my head. It's the little things you take for granted. Anyway, I shook the memory out of my brain and turned back to the video.
A strange and violent cult, rumored to be moving in the shadows, unknown, unseen, until it's too late. The so-called Children of the Dark Mother, worshippers of Lilith, the mother of all demons. These guys are into some real heavy shit. Not just human sacrifice, but human trafficking and organ harvesting as well.
A whole bunch of macabre occult imagery started filling up the screen. Censored crime scene photos, jarred human remains, ritual circles drawled in what seemed to be human blood. And then... what the fuck? I slammed on the pause button so fast I almost broke a key. There, on the screen, a symbol, scrawled on old weathered parchment paper, pinned to a wall with a knife. An orb, jagged lines jutting out from it. Maybe some sort of sun? In the center of it was a simple black heart shape. And I fucking knew that symbol. Or, that wasn't quite right, because I hadn't seen it that night. The night you and I were attacked in that cemetery. Or at least, I didn't notice it. I was too busy trying to keep you from bleeding to death. Too busy feeling my whole world fucking catching on fire. Of course I didn't pay attention to what those weirdos had emblazoned on their freaky fucking robes.
Her children, they lie in wait.
But he noticed it. It was there, smoldering in the back of my brain. Shared, dark knowledge, pulled out from a festering pit of blood and burning flesh. These are the guys who did this. The guys who fucking hurt Barb.
Vengeance must be served.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we're in agreement for once, Ghost Man. Holy shit! I've got to process this. Did they come after Barb because of her fucking show? Because she was making this fucking expose? I press play again. You were back, if only for a little bit.
Their influence runs deep. I mean, New York's had its share of the crazy, wild, and weird for hundreds of years. But these guys are the real deal. They've got their tendrils dug deep in the foundation of this town. From cops to councilmen to, hell, maybe even the mayor's office.
Barb, what the fuck? What did you do? There wasn't much left after that. The video was a work in progress. And now, well, now you're in a hospital, fighting for your life. And apparently some weirdo fucking demonic cult was trying to keep you quiet. Certainly wasn't any less believable than a demon biker riding shotgun in my brain or my skull or whatever the fuck. But anyway, I found one more piece before I logged off. Just a notepad file containing a name and an address. 555 Howard Street. Cali. Didn't take long to find 555 Howard. The place was called Guiding Light, a community outreach program. I figured you must have had a contact that you were meeting there as part of your story. Gotta look into this.
Release me!
I almost doubled over. The voice in my head was so fucking loud.
You face an evil that will obliterate you with ease. I cannot guarantee your safety. You must release me, Daniel.
Yeah, maybe not in broad fucking daylight, huh? Chill, Ghosty. This is family business. I've got this.
Foolish.
Yeah. Yep. That's me. All my life. I tried not to think about how natural it was starting to feel, chatting with the bone-faced killjoy inside of me. Instead, I grabbed my jacket, and I headed for Guiding Light.
You know what's a funny concept, my lovelies? Meaning. I mean, seriously, brace yourself for this little brain tickler, my loves. What does meaning mean? Nah, that's me being a playful little sprite. In truth, meaning is not so terribly complicated, not in terms of its definition. The dictionary defines meaning as what is meant by a word, text, concept, or action. That's what meaning means. But here's the thing, right? Meanings can change and twist and warp, torn asunder and then stitched back together with the sweet ravages of time. Yesterday's slurs are today's terms of endearment, or vice versa. Ain't that just the darndest thing? Words are so very ephemeral. Meaning is ephemeral. So, here's the thing, kids. Mama wants to know, what is the meaning of you? And why don't you do something about it?
The place wasn't hard to find. When I checked online, I found out this place used to be a YMCA. Then it got bought up by some new agey gym chain for douchebags during this whole push to gentrify the neighborhood. That went up in smoke because, duh, of course it did. But some church bought it up in the aftermath, and I guess they've been doing what Mom would call the Lord's work ever since. When I walked in there, it was certainly a lot brighter and cleaner than I was expecting. This tall guy in a white t-shirt and glasses thicker than Mom's favorite Bible came up to me.
Hello, my friend. How can I help you?
Oh, hi, my name's, Danny? Danny Ketch. My sister Barbara was meeting someone here, I think.
Oh, you're Barbara's brother? Oh, she spoke very highly of you. How is she? I haven't seen her in a few weeks.
She was hurt. She was attacked. She's in the hospital, in a coma. They're not sure if she'll... We're hoping for the best.
Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. Daniel, I'm very sorry. I'll be sure to keep her in my prayers.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, you are...
Zeke Garrity. I'm one of the program leaders here. I do my part to keep everyone on the path of light.
Right. Sure. Path of light. Barb, I don't know how you made it through this shit. All I could think of while this guy was going on was how much I never wanted to be in a room with him and Mom at the same time. I mean, Jesus. No pun intended.
Oh, but you must be here to see Callie.
Callie. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I figured someone should give her the news, and I...
Right this way, please.
Thanks. This place was freaking me out. Ghost Rider, if that's what he was feeling it too. Or maybe I was feeling it because he was feeling it. Who knows? Either way...
Evil lurks here. It lies in wait, watching from the shadows, waiting to strike at the innocent.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. It's definitely creepy as shit, though.
Beg your pardon?
Nice place, I was saying. That's all.
Well, thank you. We do try. We take great pride in our work here. It's important, what we do.
I'm still not entirely sure what that is.
Oh, well, to be blunt, we do what we can to address the homelessness crisis in this city. We provide shelter, food, education programs, employment opportunities, and spiritual guidance, of course.
Of course.
But our resources are finite, and it's a losing battle, I'm afraid.
What do you mean?
Do you know how many unhoused people there are in this city, Mr. Ketch? It's a sickness, and I don't mean the homelessness itself. No, that's a symptom. The sickness is apathy. It's rotting this city from the inside out. No one cares for these people. It's a travesty.
Yeah, people should do more to help each other. It's sad.
I knew you'd understand. Here we are. Callie, could I borrow you for a moment?
Hey, Zeke. What's up?
This is Callie. She's been staying with us for a while now. She's been a great help to us while she's been here.
Aw, I like to give back, Zeke. That's all. You know that.
And you must certainly do, Callie. This is Daniel Ketch, Barbara's brother.
Oh, Danny. Barb talks about you all the time. You know that gal worships the ground you walk on, right?
Yeah, well, she's the best of us.
How is she? I haven't seen her in a few weeks. I haven't been able to get hold of her. I've been a little worried.
That's part of why I'm here. Could we talk?
Yeah, sure. Zeke, can I?
Oh, please, of course. Let me know if you need anything. Daniel, it was lovely meeting you.
Yeah, you too. We settled into a couple of chairs by the window. The sunlight was warm and welcoming, and it was such a weird sensation in the wake of all the shit I'd been through lately. But it was still, nice. The girl, Callie. I could tell right away why you like her, Barb. She's a fighter. You could see it on her face.
So what's up with Barb? Is she okay?
I gave her the bad news. Told her how you'd gotten hurt. And how I thought it might have been connected to the story you were working on for your show.
That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Barb. God damn it! I was afraid something like this would... Ugh. Is she gonna be okay?
I hope so. I don't know. But I'm holding on. You know?
Yeah, I do.
So I'm just trying to figure out, all this cult nonsense she was looking into. Do you... I don't know. What can you tell me? This is Barb's thing, not mine. I'm kind of flying blind here.
Well, people have been going missing for a while now. A few months, actually.
Missing?
Yeah, people with nowhere to go, people nobody would miss. Except me, I guess.
Homeless people, you mean?
Yeah. The first one was my friend Amber. She was always good to me. Before I found a place here, she helped teach me how things worked. She looked out for me. She used to panhandle over on Texera and Ninth. People kind of knew her, Then one day, she was just gone.
I'm sorry.
But it's not just people from the streets, either. People from the shelters, people from here at Guiding Light, too. People who had beds here.
How many have gone missing so far?
Like a dozen or so?
Don't they, I mean, they're kind of transitory, right? I'm not dismissing you, I just...
No, you're right, but this is different. See, there have been these symbols popping up around town.
Symbols?
Yeah, like, every time someone goes missing, within 24 hours, there's a... here.
She reached into her pocket, pulled out a crumpled piece of paper. There was a drawing on it. A crude rendering of the symbol from your research, Barb. That weirdo cult's insignia. Oh, fuck. That's the one from the guys who attacked us.
Yeah, whenever one of us would disappear, this would show up on a wall, a door. I saw it on somebody's car once. When I noticed it popping up, I tried talking to the cops, but they wouldn't listen. They never do. I tried telling Zeke about it too, but all he said was that we should be careful. Well, that and that we all needed to pray.
So that's when you got in touch with Barb?
Yeah, exactly. I started looking around online, free internet access at public library, Found your sister's show, and I figured she knows all about this weird black magic stuff or whatever, so... I don't know, I didn't think she'd listen to me. Didn't think she'd give me the time of day, but she did. She did, and now she's...
She's gonna be okay, right? She's gonna be fine. Have you talked to anyone else about this?
No, just Barb and Zeke and you now. Nobody else.
All right, keep it that way. Just keep your head down, yeah? Stay safe. These guys mean business.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see what else I can find out. I have a friend at the police department. Maybe I can get her to take your story seriously. Find out what happened to those missing people.
No, wait, you can't. Okay, Barb's already been hurt. I can't ask you to put yourself at risk like that.
Listen, this was important to Barb, so it's important to me. I can't promise I can do much, but I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna leave you my number. If anything goes wrong, somebody else goes missing, even if you just, I don't know, you need someone to talk to, just give me a call.
Oh, okay. Okay then. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for listening, at least.
Of course. Yeah. Listen, I'll be alright. These days, you wouldn't know it, but I'm a lot tougher than I look. On my way out of there, I got more commentary from the peanut gallery.
Something is very wrong here, Daniel.
Yeah, so you said. Well, give me details. Can't you, I don't know, smell the wicked or whatever?
It is within my power to hunt and find the guilty, but something or someone is blocking me. And to do that, they must be powerful indeed.
Well, shit. That's not good.
No, it is not.
Can't do anything about it now. I can't let you out and have you go ripping through the place being like, "Reveal to me the source of the great and hidden evil, or feel my wrath."
Was that supposed to be humorous?
I mean, I thought it was. Hey, wait a minute. It's that Zeke guy. Out in the parking lot, Zeke Garrity was letting himself into a green van, bearing the Guiding Light logo on its door. I jogged up to catch him before he could leave. "Hey, Zeke, you heading out early or what?" He seemed startled as I approached him, but he recovered his composure quickly enough.
Oh, Daniel. Well, you see, only some of my work is done here at Guiding Light. I spend just as much time out in the community. Our room here is limited, so sometimes we have to bring salvation out into the world with us. You understand?
Sure. That's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. You got a second?
A brief one. My work is very important, Daniel.
Right, no, yeah, I gotcha. It's just, Callie talked to you, right? About the people going missing? And the weird symbols around town?
Mm-hmm. Yes, she did.
And you didn't... What, you didn't think that was cause for concern?
It's, as I said, Daniel, these people that we try and help here, they often pass through these streets unseen, unheard. I would be horrified to learn that any of them had come to harm. But it's more likely that they've moved on, looking for the next port in the proverbial storm. It's not pleasant, but it's just the way of things.
Right, but the symbols, the weird...
I'm afraid that Callie may be seeing connections where there are none. She's come a long way, but she's had a hard life. She's still finding her way out of the darkness. She may still be jumping at shadows. I must be going, Daniel. I'm very sorry. My work is too important.
Yeah, I just...
Oh, we'll speak soon, I'm sure. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, sure. And with that, he drove off. Okay, I'm just checking here. That was shady as shit, right? I mean, I don't have demonic evil detection superpowers, but that dude is definitely hiding something. No answer. The rider had gone quiet again. Huh. I'll take that as a yes.
You ever stop and think about how many heroes we have here in the Big Apple? All these colorful characters, flying, bouncing, whipping their way around, trying to save everyone. You know, just last week, I was on my way here to do my show. I stopped off to get a coffee, you know, a little pick-me-up, and heard this whoosh overhead, like a jet engine. Absolutely wild. So I looked up, and there he was, Iron Man, the Golden Guardian, self-appointed protector of all the little people. Of course, the question of everyone's minds is always the same. Is it a matter of true heroism? Or is it nothing but a PR move from Iron Man's employer, the gajillion-dollar man himself, Mr. Tony Stark? Just Stark slapped that suit on his, likely woefully underpaid, let's be honest, little lackey because he wants to make the world a better place? Because he wants to protect you and yours from harm? Or does he do it because whenever a new video of Iron Man pulling a kitten from a tree hits social media, Stark Industries' stock price jumps a few more points? Then there's Spider-Man. Don't forget, before he was out here webbing up bank robbers and Vulturemen, he was a TikTok sensation. Tricks, flips, quips, and twips. Anything to get those views. Now listen, I'm not disparaging our heroes, far from it. I love them to death. I love them so very deeply because they're also very human. Because underneath all the glitz and the glamour and the superpower, they're all just normal people, really. Flesh, blood, and squishy bits. They all probably have their foibles, their quirks, their kinks. probably all have their own deep-seated fears and anxieties. Comes part and parcel with the human condition. You ever think about what scares Iron Man the most? Or Spider-Man? What thoughts creep up at night and shake them to their core of their souls? Because I do. I think about that a lot.
My next stop was to meet with Stacey. She seemed surprised to get my call, but she seemed happy about it nonetheless. I was able to meet up with her a few hours before her shift, over at the Daily Grind, that kitschy little diner over on Washburn.
Oh my lord. You got me a donut.
Listen, I thought it was either going to be a great icebreaker or it'd get me shot. And then Mom wouldn't be bugging me about church anytime soon. So, win-win?
Well, looks like you'll still be busy on Sunday. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Thanks for the donut, though. Coffee, too. You must want something.
I guess. Barb was working on this story about this weird cult here in the city.
Wait, I'm sorry? A cult?
Yeah, the Children of the Dark Mother? Some demon-worshipping lunatics or whatever. I don't know, but listen. I was going through some of Barb's things, okay? And the guys who attacked us that night, they had this cult symbol all over their shit.
What? Danny, you've never mentioned anything about this before.
I just remembered. You know, it's been a crazy couple of weeks.
I get that, but Danny, listen, you know what I told you? We searched the hell out of that cemetery that night. There was no sign of any creepy pervs in robes or anything like that. No sign of the freaky fire guy who saved you guys either.
I wasn't lying about that, Stace.
No, Danny, hey, I believe you, okay? But so far, all we've got is your statement. Maybe, when Barb comes out of it.
No, but see, it's not just Barb, all right? You hear about these homeless people that have gone missing?
Danny, I hate to tell you this, but homeless people go missing in this city every day.
All right, but how many of them vanish into thin air and then leave behind that same symbol? Tell me that.
Who told you this?
Some girl that Barb was talking to for her story. Does it matter?
Yeah, Danny, it kinda does. Because if I go to my captain and all I can tell him is that my stoner ex-boyfriend...
I don't smoke that shit anymore, Stace. Come on.
My former stoner ex-boyfriend thinks a super evil secret cult that nobody else has seen or heard tried to kill him and his sister. And not only that, but they're out scooping homeless people off the streets. Danny, how do you think that's gonna go for me?
I'm telling you the truth.
And I'm telling you that there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do, okay? I'm sorry. You're not bringing me much here.
I'm trying to help.
Are you? Are you really?
Well, okay, what the hell does that mean?
I don't... I'm sorry, okay? That was over the line. It's just that... No. Forget it.
Oh, no. Go on. I want to hear this. What? What is it? What do you want to say?
Just that I know what happened to Barb really fucked you up, okay? I get it. It'd fuck anybody up. But the only people talking about this cult are you and some homeless girl.
I never told you she was homeless.
You just did.
Okay, so what? I mean, who cares? What the hell does that...
I'm just wondering if this is maybe your way of trying to make sense of an ultimately horrible and senseless thing. Trying to find a way to fix something that can't be fixed.
Stace, come on! You know me!
No, Danny. I did, okay? When we were young, stupid, and horny. Then you started smoking your brains out to deal with your anxiety instead of talking to me like a fucking adult. You bombed out of college, you wrecked our relationship. And you ran back home to live with your mother, who... I'm sorry to point this shit out. Is the only other person I know who's constantly going off about demons and conspiracies.
I don't believe this shit. I came to you for help.
Yeah, Dan, okay. And I'm trying to help you, alright? I am.
Barb's hurt, okay? Barb's fucking hurt. I don't know if she's ever gonna wake up. And people are going missing. This fucking Freak Show Demon Mother Club or whatever is the only link I've got! So you know what? You don't want to do anything about it? Fine. Fine! Fuck it! I'll do it myself.
Danny, don't be stupid.
Well, why not? According to you, I'm real fucking good at that. I'll see you later, Stace. Thanks for nothing. So, yeah, that didn't go very well. I mean, I could understand that, yeah, maybe I sounded a bit on the wrong side of crazy, but I thought Stacey would have my back, even now. But maybe that was just me being a hopeless romantic. You would probably get a kick out of that, wouldn't you, Barb? Anyway, now I had a problem. See, I was kind of counting on Stacey pointing me in the right direction, or mobilizing the Blue Cavalry, or whatever, but, you know, that wasn't happening. So, I was kind of stuck. All I had left to go on was the spot Callie had mentioned, Texera and 9th. So that night, I figured that's where I had to go. I was so not the fucking guy for this. Except, I'd tried getting help. I'd tried to do things the way I was supposed to. So now, I figured I was the only guy. Which is how I ended up talking to a hooker on the corner in the middle of the night.
Oh, you're sweet. You shouldn't be out here talking to girls like me. It's a good way to get hurt. Go home, okay?
Wait, no. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not here for that. I mean, I'm not trying to do business.
Do business? Honey, how old are you?
Listen, do you know a girl named Amber?
What's it to you?
She went missing, right? Nobody knows where she is? I'm just trying to find her.
I don't talk to cops.
I'm... Oh, boy. I'm not a cop, all right?
Yeah? Well, you look way too nervous to be a cop.
Yes. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Oh, what you so nervous about? Afraid I'm gonna bite you? 'Cause I don't do that unless somebody pays me to.
I'm being serious, ma'am.
So am I, honey. And don't call me ma'am.
Right. Sorry.
Look, I'm sorry about what happened to Amber and the others, but I'm not saying shit. I don't need to be ending up on the back of a fucking milk carton or whatever like the other girls. Take that rusty-ass bike of yours and get out of my space.
Okay. I understand. Just hold on. You know what? Here, I can pay you. I can pay you, There's like $27 here, I think, and 32 cents.
Are you fucking serious?
I just
Leave me alone, dude. I said, move it.
But...
What the fuck is this?
Shit. Thanks, kid. You've done it now.
The man striding up to us was built like a refrigerator that had done hard time. He had tattoos reaching up his neck, along the left side of his face. He wore a golden chain around his neck, and about a gazillion fucking rings.
This looked like the fucking town square to you, motherfucker?
Look, I'm just here trying to figure out what happened to Amber. I don't...
Get the fuck out of here before I gut you, narc-ass bitch.
He was just leaving, Vince. Don't worry.
Yep, nope, that's me. Just leaving. On my way. Right now.
Well, since you told me not to worry.
And that is when he hit her. His hand moved so fucking fast, Barb. He just lashed out and smacked her clear across the face. She reeled back, spinning like a top, caught herself on a nearby wall. I did not take it well. Hey! What the fuck, man? I was moving without thinking. I didn't even know what I thought I was gonna do, but I was mad as hell. And self-preservation kind of went sailing out the window. At least until I heard a click and found a knife stuck in my face.
Vince? No.
Shit.
Hey, baby, you got a problem with what I do. Don't blame me. Blame capitalism.
Look, I'm just trying to find a missing girl, okay? I don't want any trouble.
This look like fucking Jeopardy to you, dipshit?
So this was rapidly becoming 18 flavors of fucked. I started backing up. He started stalking after me. The point of his knife kept bobbing up and down in the glint of the streetlights. And I just kept thinking of what a stupid fucking way this would be for me to die. After everything. Except then he backed me up onto the bike. I tripped over the thing, like a total fucking moron. Stumbled to the ground. Fucking ow! Okay, I meant to do that.
Yeah, good for you.
He kicked me in the face. The fucker was wearing combat boots, Barb. Steel-toed. My whole head became an explosion of pain. I felt blood blossoming across my skin. I thought he knocked a tooth out. Fuck that, I thought he knocked out 6 of them.
Vince, stop!
Bitch, don't even. I'll deal with you later, believe me. Now you, run along home while you still got the use of your fucking legs. This ain't no place for you.
Alright, so, Barb, I know this sounds like total bullshit, but I was really just trying to pull myself up to my feet. I did not, under any circumstances, mean to touch the gas cap. Honest. But...
Oh my God!
What the hell?
You know, at that point, I didn't feel too bad about it.
You foul purveyor of sin.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Listen, man.
Oh my God.
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
Trouble has found you all the same, Vincent.
Outside myself once again, I watched as the Ghost Rider reached out with a spiked gloved hand and grabbed the pimp by the throat.
Look into my eyes. To exploit the vulnerable, to feed an empire of flesh. You promise freedom and warn me of a pain. So it is pain I grant you in return. The pain of all your victims. Know their torment as your own.
Wait, no, don't look at me like that, man. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
It was over in a flash of fire and brimstone. That penance stare of his melted men's wills like butter. Vince here didn't have a chance in hell.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh God. Oh no. Please, no more. Please, no more. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much.
Vengeance is served.
He turns to face the girl now.
Please, don't hurt me.
You misunderstand. I'm not here to...
That was right about when things got even worse. Because see, of all the cops in the city to respond to my pyrotechnic show, it just had to be her.
Freeze! Drop the chain and put your hands on your head.
Stacey was standing there in full uniform, pointing a gun in my face. Well, not my face exactly. My face had melted off, gone to who knows where, waiting for the rider to give me back my body. But you know what I mean. Even with my disconnected observer's sense of the whole mess, this didn't feel too great.
It's you.
Mike?
Her partner, though, Badalino, dude was having an even worse time than me.
It's you.
In the light of the Ghost Rider's fire, I could see the look on Badalino's face. All the color had drained from him. His lips were twisted into a quivering snarl, and his eyes were practically bursting from his skull. I don't think I'd ever seen so much rage in just one look before.
I'll fucking kill you.
Badalino's gun went off, again and again and again. He fucking mad dumped us.
Mike, what the fuck?
Kill it. Gotta fucking kill it.
Whatever it was that had taken hold of Badalino, he was totally out of control. His hands were shaking like crazy. I don't know if one of those rounds missed or it ripped straight through the rider out the other end. I don't know what exactly happened, but behind us, there was just...
No! You fool!
Mike, no! Stand down, now!
I didn't. I wasn't. I was trying to. What did you make me do? What the fuck did you make me do?
The girl was laid out on the street, red spilling out beneath her in a pool and running off into the gutters. So much of it. So goddamn fast. In that moment, she had your face, Barb. And I wonder if the Ghost Rider could feel the things that I felt.
Enough of this!
The Ghost Rider lashed out with his chain, fast as ever, snaring Battolino's pistol. He yanked it free from the wild cop's hand and tossed it away.
You attack senselessly! You endanger the innocent!
Battolino was in a trance, rocking back and forth on the spot. His eyes never left the rider, but I'm not sure what it was that he was really seeing.
You took them from me. You killed them. It's your fault. Your fault. You killed them all.
Flames roared inside the pits that were the rider's eyes. He jabbed a finger at Battolino.
I am an agent of vengeance. I do not take human lives. But what of you?
Hey, where are you going? You can't take her!
She needs medical attention, and I am far faster than you. You have done enough.
As he straddled his bike, he looked at Battolino one more time.
If she dies, I will be back for you.
With that, we were off, racing into the night. He cradled her in his arms as he rode, racing to the hospital.
Yeah, your fire isn't hot.
It was true, I realized. She was close enough. She should be getting burned. But apart from the sucking chest wound, she was unhurt.
Hellfire burns the wicked. Its punishment is not meant for you.
I've done some really bad things, man. Really bad. Oh, man. Maybe this is what I get for him.
Whatever you have done, you do not deserve death.
I hope so. I really don't want to die.
You will not die. Slow your breathing. Do not try to speak. Help is near.
The van.
What?
There was a van. The last night we saw Amber, she got into a van. It was dark, but I think it was gray. Or maybe green. It had writing on it, but I couldn't see what it said. But I saw.
Whatever else she planned to say next fell away from her. She went quiet and still.
No!
The light melted around us. In what must have been just another few seconds, we were there at New York Presbyterian. The rider almost vaulted over his bike, carrying her with him. There was an ambulance at the entrance to emergency, with two bewildered paramedics staring in shock and terror as he strode up and placed her carefully on the empty gurney.
She has been shot. Make her well.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what happened to her after that. I just hope she's all right. But after that, we were burning a trail through the streets again, and the rider took me home.
Listen, sometimes in life, things they go bad. It's an unfortunate truth of the world. We're all fallible, fractured little creatures doing our best out here. And sometimes, hey, our best isn't good enough. But that's okay, because all that matters is that we tried. Or something like that. Sorry, Darklings, there's my cynicism rearing its ugly head once again. Gonna have to give it a very stern talking to later. Bad. Honestly, do you know why it's okay to mess up? why it's really okay if you skin a few knees, break a few promises, shatter a few hearts even. Because eventually, one day, maybe even sooner than we like to admit, this will all be gone. All of it purged from the surface of the earth, wiped away into nothingness, and this will be a desolate rock floating in the void. Personally, I find that comforting. Sounds like a great way to guarantee a good night's sleep. No, I kid. Listen, my point is just this, alright? Everything in this world, it's all temporary. Remember, we talked about that meaning before? Meaning that pesky, ephemeral, amorphous thing. All I'm trying to tell you is to carpe the hell out of that noctum, kids, because you can't take any of this with you. So, give yourself the best gift you ever could. Do whatever you want.
I let myself back into the house. I found Mom pretty much right where I left her. Only now she'd moved on from her programs. She was reading her Bible instead. She looked up as I entered the living room and Man, Barb, I'm kinda glad you weren't there to see this shit. She looked so lost.
Where did you go, Daniel?
Sorry, Mom, I know. I should have called. My fault. I was out meeting with a friend of Barb's. I lost track of time again. I'm sorry.
What were you doing? You're not in trouble, are you?
What? No, Mom, Why would you ask that?
I suppose I haven't been very present, have I?
I went over to the sofa and sat down next to her.
I don't think I've been a very good mother.
I wasn't sure what to say to that. There was the truth. The fact that, no, she really hadn't. Ever since her mind started fraying at the edges and she fell deeper and deeper into her faith, Barb and I had been fending for ourselves. But even so, you let me stay here. You took care of me, took care of Barb. Even if it was, in your own way. I mean, sure, Ma, you're not perfect, but I do love you. So does Barb. You know that, right?
Yes. Of course. And I love you too, Daniel. Things are just very hard for me. Sometimes.
I know. I get it, Ma.
I've been feeling very alone since your sister was hurt. But I haven't really thought about what this must have been like for you. You and her have always been so close.
They broke the mold with her.
I suppose they did. At least I got one thing right, didn't I? I have 2 wonderful children.
Ma.
I love you, Daniel. I don't tell you enough, but I do. Please don't forget that. Even when I'm difficult.
This part, Barb, you really should have been there for. But maybe when you're better, you'll get to hear all this from Mom herself.
Did you have a good time? You said you were with a friend of Barbara's.
Oh, yeah. This nice lady over at Guiding Light. You know those guys?
Oh, yes. They're wonderful. I've donated to them many times. I know you don't, believe in the way that I do, Daniel, but the people at Guiding Light are lovely. They do a lot of good for the people in the city. Their food drives alone. I'm sure you've seen their vans out and about in the city.
froze. I'm sorry, what about their vans?
Oh, they have a small fleet of paneled vans. The volunteers use them to deliver things like food, clothing, or toiletries to those in need. Like I said, they're really all very... Daniel? Daniel, are you all right? What is it?
My mind was racing. It had been all right there, in front of our faces. I shot up from the couch.
Daniel?
Hold on, Mom. Sorry. I need 1 second. I need to think. Just a van. Amber was last seen getting into a van. Green, maybe gray. That's what Sage said, right before she lost consciousness. The rider heard it, so I heard it. Writing on the side, vague description in a city this big. But then, I'd seen Zeke driving off in one just like that earlier. He'd blown off Callie's concerns about the missing people, and he got real fucking flighty when I'd ask about them too. The rider could sense evil in that place. He just didn't know where from. Gotcha.
Daniel, are you all right? You're frightening me.
I'm sorry, Ma. Everything's okay. I just need to... I checked my phone. Missed call from a little over an hour ago. Figures the old spirit of vengeance wouldn't go picking up for me. They'd left a voicemail. Shit. I didn't recognize the number, but...
Danny, it's Callie. I'm at the center and I think, please, you have to come quick. There's something horrible down here. Something... Oh no, he's found me. Get away from me, Danny, help me.
No. Shit.
Daniel, please, what's going on?
Someone needs my help, Ma. I promise. I promise. I'll be careful. But I need to go right now. I love you, okay?
All right. I love you too, Daniel. Please, be safe.
There was something really weird about the way she had said that. But I didn't have time to dwell on it. Callie had even less.
You must release me, Daniel. We ride towards a battle with a terrible evil.
No, you're staying put for now, until I know what the fuck is going on. Last time I let you out, a girl got shot.
That was not my fault, Daniel.
Look, if shit goes sideways, you are my first fucking call. But for now, this is on me. When I got to the center, everything seemed empty. No sign of anyone or anything, save for one of those fucking vans parked out in the lot. A single fluorescent light flickering inside through the window. Oh, I mean, hey, good thing there's nothing spooky or threatening going on here. That'd sure suck, wouldn't it? I checked the van first, tried the sliding door, and it was unlocked. Jesus Christ! The streetlights behind me gave me enough clarity to see way more than I wanted to. A single sheet, a tarp, I guess, stained with heavy amounts of blood, was thrown over a massive lump there in the dark. The smell, it was unspeakable. Like copper, drain cleaner, and shit, all mixed together, seeping into everything. I didn't want to look. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here we go. But I had to. Motherfuck! Shit! God damn it! Ugh! Why? Whoever this had been, I didn't think it was Callie. It was hard to tell, because they'd removed her face. They'd done it in strips with something dull. Tattered pieces of flesh clung to her skull. Her eyes were long gone, scooped right out of her. I remembered the Ghost Rider's penance stare, and my stomach heaved all over again. I forced myself together and pulled more of the sheet back. The poor girl was naked, battered, bruised, covered in blood and viscera, and most of it was coming from a long, brutal incision, probably made with the same dull implement they'd used on her face. from just below her collarbone to the bottom of her stomach. Oh, God, it's world's shittiest autopsy. Jesus fucking Christ! I hate this so much. My heart was trying to rip its way out of me, but I didn't have time to be a fucking coward about all this. I put the sheet back the way I'd found it. Figured I should probably give the poor lady whatever dignity I could. And then, well, there was nothing else for it. I went inside. It was... God, it was so fucking quiet. Just the faint sounds of the city outside. And there was this eerie, low, sporadic buzzing, humming away in the background of everything. Like a shortwave on the fritz, I don't know. And other than that one errant bulb I mentioned earlier, there was no other light. Callie! Callie, it's me, Danny! Callie! Where are you? Are you okay? No response. None at all.
You must release me, Daniel.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's a good plan, actually. Just let me get back to the And then, I felt a sharp pain in the side of my neck. After that, my legs went numb. I couldn't stand, couldn't support my own weight. I dropped, spun, folded like a rag, and as the ground rushed up to get intimate, I saw Zeke grinning wildly in the dim light, holding a syringe.
Hello, Daniel. I'm glad you could make it.
After that, everything was just black. I'm not sure how long I was out for, but I woke up to a familiar voice calling out to me.
Danny? Oh God, Danny! Danny, please wake up. Oh God, I hope you're okay. Say something. Please say something. Oh, thank God. I was so worried when he brought you down here.
Down here? Down where? Where are we? I still couldn't move my legs. My wrists were bound. I was handcuffed to some sort of pipe or post. I wasn't sure. Kind of a moot point, though, because I couldn't move my arms either. They just hung there, like limp, useless fucking pool noodles. Wherever we were, it was dark. The only light seemed to be a couple of hastily rigged work lights and some honest-to-God candles scattered along the floor. Wherever we were, it smelled like wet earth and terrible, wretched things.
We're down in the sub-basement, under the property. It's been closed off for renovations for a while now. I guess now we know why.
From off in a distant dark corner, I heard skittering, like some kind of animal, followed by a huge cacophonous crash and a wet, twisted cry that froze the blood in my veins. What in the fuck is that? What is that, Callie?
Zeke said that's what he needs them for. That's why he took all those people. I think he's taking pieces of them and he's feeding it.
No, that's not true, Callie. No, not at all.
That was when Zeke stepped forward, out of the shadows. His hair was matted with sweat and blood. The same blood and God only knows what fucking else was splattered all up and down the front of that butcher's apron he was wearing. As he was walking towards us, the ground squelched beneath him.
It's not a question of feeding. It's a matter of creation. The bringing forth of divinity, of carrying out a most sacred rite.
Dude, I hate to tell you this, but you are absolutely fucking insane! Total batshit fucking Jesus Christ!
I don't begrudge you your skepticism, Daniel, but the work I do is important, noble work. I take great pride in what I've done.
Pride? You're sick, Zeke. You're killing people. You're taking people who need help and you're slaughtering them.
No. Callie, I'm giving them purpose. I'm letting them become part of something grand and beautiful, and when I'm done, oh, my mother will be so very pleased.
Oh, fuck me! He's Norman Bates! Alright, great! Just great!
Oh, Daniel. I'm sorry you had to be involved quite this way. You seem like a nice young man underneath all your bluster and bravado. Well, your sister was very lovely too. But much as she started asking questions about our work, which we simply could not abide, you've also made a real nuisance of yourself. I'm sorry to say.
So you were the one who sent those weirdos after me and Barb that night!
Oh, no, not me, exactly. No. But when Barbara came to speak with Callie here, and I became aware of her troublesome little investigation, I had to let the others know. Mother has so many children, and decisions were made about her fate. Much as I've been forced to make some rather unfortunate decisions about yours. And Callie's. Regrettable, but sacrifices must be made.
Daniel, release me. If you are sent beyond the veil, I cannot help you. I cannot bring you back. Do you understand? You must set me free.
Zeke, please. Please, you've known me for so long. Please don't do this. I trusted you. I thought we were friends.
Oh, but Callie, my dear. We are friends. That's why I'd always intended to involve you in this sacred rite. It's just that, well, you made your choices. And I had to move things up in a much less tidy fashion than I'd originally intended. But, well, we have to play the cards we're dealt, you know?
Please, just let us go, Zeke. Please let us go.
Daniel, now! Release me, now!
I can't! The bike's all the way back out in the fucking parking lot! The hell do you expect me to do?
Zeke, please.
I watched then as Zeke pulled a huge knife out from the shadows and stepped closer to Callie, while the thing we couldn't see started panting like a dog inside a hot car during the summer.
Shh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's better this way, don't you see? You won't be cold, lonely, and scared anymore. Unloved, unwanted, unseen, and unheard. You'll be a part of something beautiful. And Mother, oh, Mother, she will be so proud of both of us.
Daniel, do you not understand? The power was never inside the motorcycle.
What?
Now, Callie, I want you to look at me, see the love, the adoration, look upon me in my moment of devotion to Mother, and know the glory in which you now share.
No, stop.
I felt it then, that familiar sensation. Burning, boiling, a fire inside of my body, my soul.
The power is inside you, Daniel. The motorcycle you ride is merely a conduit, a tool. The real power, it has always been yours.
Now, with Mother watching, I will end your torment, and I will turn it into a beautiful gift, truly worthy of her.
It wasn't coming as easily this way. It was slower, more painful by half, and I didn't even think that was fucking possible. But in that moment,
no madman prattling to the demons in the dark will ever be able to take that away from you. For now and forever, you and I are one.
The pain had never felt so good.
Oh my god, Danny!
What are you? Oh my... Daniel! What is this?
Zeke, buddy, you're real fucking scary. Congratulations! That your mother's real fucking proud! But here's the thing. I promise you,
I'm scarier!
What is this? What are you, Daniel? What in the mother's name is going on?
The cuff melted away from my hands, wreathed in hellfire. I stood up, my body someone else's again. But this time, I was all in.
What's going on? I'll break it down for you. It's real simple. You're fucked!
Danny!
I could see Callie's terrified face in the glow from the rider's flames. More than that, I could see the horrible truth of the room we were in now. No more secrets under the light of the fire. Every inch of this place was covered in blood, guts, bone, brain. The walls and floors were wet with untold carnage. And it was long past time to put it all to an end.
Oh, no, my dear girl. That is not young Daniel. No, this is something else. Borrowing him, riding around in his skin, using his being to anchor itself here. This is a spirit of vengeance. But it matters not. My mother knows all about you, demon. She knows a great many just like you.
Then you will know well what happens next. Zeke Garrity, you've taken so many lives, spread torment and death under the auspices of care and faith. For that, you will face vengeance.
You won't stop me, demon. I am one of Mother's favorite children. I have far too much to accomplish. Too many lost souls left to save. You will not interfere in my great work. I won't let you.
His arms spread wide in invitation. His smile was wide and wicked, completely unhinged. There in the flickering light of the hellfire, whatever veneer of sanity had been hiding behind previously, it was long gone now.
Come forth, my child. Unveil yourself. Show Mother your devotion. Prove your love. Smite this wicked demon. You would interfere with her dark design. Bring ruin to the spirit of vengeance.
The creature, the horrible thing he'd created, it roared again. And from behind a nearby wall, there came the sound of metal shrieking and tearing. Callie screamed again, and finally...
What have you done?
It was there before us, wet, shuffling, a mountain of skin and flesh and bone. Tattered, split, broken, fused back together again with bits of metal, rubber, jutting and jagged glass. It was bulbous and rotting, with the barest suggestion of a human form. It screamed with a mouth made from a wound. It reached forward with impossible arms, forced to hold form with rebar shoved deep inside. Its heart beat on the outside. A black, putrid sack thing covered in baling wire. The mass meant to be its head was crawling with maggots. And if this thing truly saw it all beneath a mess of worn, dead hair stuck on like a demonic doll matted with bile and sinew, it did so with a dozen stolen eyes plucked from untold victims, much like everything else, and sticking out across the surface of its body. No logic, no sense, just twisted, fanatical devotion. It was beyond anything else, a thing that was never meant to be. And now, it was lumbering forward.
What have I done? I've taken the forgotten refuse of society, the dregs, the rot, the broken little pieces, and I've used them to build a monument of my love. You're a creature of hell, Ryder. You're incapable of love. Like this or any other. You will never understand.
I have known love, Zeke, once before. A different time, a different life. It is long lost to me now. But if I know anything about love at all, it is this. A love that asks for you to do something so vile and profane. It is no love at all.
you.
Dead! And then the creature that Zeke Garrity had sacrificed so many scared, hurt, vulnerable people to create reached out with its massive hand. A hand with fingers made from discarded intestines and razor blades. And it snatched him right up.
What now? What are you doing? No, no, you don't understand. I'm not. Ah!
It tore him apart, opened him up like a sausage casing, shook out whatever it could, tossed what remained aside. It was a horrible fate, but it was one he had made for himself. And it somehow still didn't feel like enough.
Come, creature. I will bring you peace.
The abomination reached for the rider. He struck with his chain, and the attack severed part of the creature's arm. It hit the ground with a wet slap, like hamburger on a skillet, and the creature cried out in agony. With its free hand, it plucked the fallen appendage back up and swung it at the rider like a bat. For the first time, I saw him experience pain. It made sense. This was something dark and terrible. Something that shouldn't be a part of this world. What else could possibly hurt a thing like him? He went sailing back, slamming hard into worn, moist concrete.
Danny, no!
I couldn't blame her for not understanding the distinction, could I? I barely did myself. Really, it was the thought that counted, right? The rider climbed shakily to his feet as the creature used its severed arm, still operational apparently, to pick up a steel workbench and hurled it at us with what felt like the force of a subway train.
This will not do.
He pushed the makeshift projectile aside, shoved himself off the wall, leaving a scorched, man-shaped imprint behind, and took his chain in both hands. He pulled, twisted, and now he held a burning white-hot chain in both his hands.
I am a creature of vengeance, but you are not guilty. None deserve a fate such as this. What I do now, it is a kindness.
He spun the chains so fast. All I could see was the glow of the metal in the air. He started lopping off pieces of the creature, one after another, whittling it down. It bucked and screamed and thrashed. More than that, it persisted. For every piece Ghost Rider removed, the creature would grab what fallen, malformed flesh it could and slammed it back into itself, making itself whole once more, but even more twisted now than it had been. But then we heard a rumbling, the roar of an engine I'd come to know well, and from above us, a huge, fiery explosion of concrete and steel as the hell cycle came crashing through the ceiling onto the demonic creature from above. It screamed in rage and pain. The smell, as the burning wheels seared its flesh. Disconnected as I was, I would remember it for as long as I lived.
It is nearly over.
With the creature pinned beneath the Ghost Rider's bike, he strode forward, and he removed the glove from his right hand. Flame erupted from his wrist, raging hellfire enshrouding bone. He planted his feet, reared back, and plunged his fist deep into the terrible thing that was made into the creature's heart. Its whole body caught on fire then, from the inside out. It boiled, it burned, it cooked. He turned its insides into nothing but ash in no time at all. And slowly, surely, its cries died. And then at last, it gave a terrible, pathetic whimper. A haunted rattle from wet, misshapen things that were never meant to be lungs. It finally died, too. The rider stood there over the smoldering remnants, and all he said was,
"Vengeance has been served."
After that, he took Callie away from that place, brought her to a hospital. The cops got involved, it was a whole mess. But she never said a word about me. So, that's nice, I guess. She says hey, by the way. I'm not sure if she's gonna be okay. After the things we saw that night. From Zeke, from his twisted little science project, from me, from the Ghost Rider. I don't know if anyone would ever really be okay after seeing all that shit. But I hope she will be. And I want you to be okay too, Barb. I need you to be okay. Hell, if nothing else, I need you to come out of this so that I can introduce you to my better half, you know? He's a walking fire hazard and he's got fuck all for a sense of humor, but he's not so bad, really, once you get to know him.
Bad time?
Oh, hey. Barb, Stacey's here to see you.
Hey, Barb. Hope you're hanging in there okay. Actually, Danny, I'm glad I ran into you. Well...
What's up?
Nothing. I wanted to apologize. Last time we spoke, I was...
No, it's okay. I sounded real goddamn crazy. I know.
Well, sure, but in the end, it turns out you were right about a lot of things. They found Zeke Garrity's journals. Guy's nuttier than a fruitcake. Kept rambling on and on about pleasing his mother and all that shit. Pretty much what Callie Leland told us the night she escaped. Thanks to the, ghostwriter, apparently.
Oh, you're still skeptical, huh?
Listen, a city benefactor hiding a murder dungeon where he harvests human organs for sacrifice. I can buy all that. But a vengeful demon on a flaming motorcycle fighting on the side of the angels? They didn't cover that when we were in Sunday school.
Actually, they did. You were just out that day.
Oh, well, shit. There's that then.
It's okay, Stacey. Really. But I appreciate it.
You seem different.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, more confident, I guess. Looks good on you.
Well, you know, I think for the first time in my life, maybe, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know what I'm here for. I've got a purpose, and it feels a little scary, but it also feels pretty damn good.
Oh, well, all right then, most mysterious one. Maybe you should tell me about it. Over dinner, maybe.
Serious?
I mean, if you want. It's okay if you don't. I just, I figured I...
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yes, dinner. Let's.
Okay.
I'll text you.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'll...
All units, please respond. Hostage situation on 15th and Weed. Shots fired at police. Officer down. Repeat, officer down.
Shit. All right, well, my day's about to explode. I'll let you get back to your sister. I guess I'll see you soon?
Count on it. Be careful, huh?
Gotta be. Got a second first date to plan for, don't I?
You see that? You believe that? Go me, right? I don't think I'd believe it if you weren't here too. Saves me the trouble of pinching myself, I guess. I love you, Barb. I'll come back soon. I promise. But first things first. You heard the lady. Apparently there's a hostage situation, and a lot of people are getting hurt. Means we've got to saddle up. What do you say, Ghosty?
Vengeance must be served.
Yeah, that's what I said. All right. Let's ride.
Well, that's about all the time we have for tonight, my little darklings. Thank you very much for joining me in the late hours. I hope I've done my part to keep you warm and comfortable, and I hope I've given you something to think about as well. I mean, let's be honest, if I had my way, I'd never leave your mind, and you wouldn't want me to. So long for now, and until next time, always remember one thing. Do what you will. There is nothing else, you hear me? Nothing else. Well then, good night. Sweet dreams.
What's the matter, bloodsucker? You need a hand?
Man, fuck you, Blade. What do you bring?
Same as always. Pest control.
Don't you think there are bigger bugs than me to be squashing?
You killed 3 people this week. You really think I wasn't gonna come for you?
Can't you feel it, man? Something's coming. Something big. Fucking earth-shaking, world-ending type shit. I thought you'd be too fucking busy.
You thought wrong. Never too busy to kill more vampires. Still, there's something different in the air. He was right about that. And all these reports on the streets about a brand new Ghost Rider tearing shit up. Maybe he was onto something. Well, vampire, Ghost Rider, doesn't matter. He goes bump in the night, I'll bump back. Count on it.
Something troubling you, Doctor? You seem preoccupied.
Perceptive as ever, Wong. Something is different out here on the city streets. Something's moving, shifting in the shadows. A gathering storm.
Well, that certainly sounds ominous.
Yes, but I cannot fully perceive what's to come, and I think that's what scares me the most. All I know is that it's something terrible.
You've faced many treats before. You've met many challenges. Whatever this evil you're sensing is, you will rise to meet it as well.
Your faith in me is bracing, Wong. Though I fear that for whatever form this threat will take, we're going to need all the help we can get.
Shall I make some calls?
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
Suspended. Can you believe that shit, Mickey? I'm sorry about the girl, but really, the fuck was I supposed to do? Not shoot at the fucking fiery demon thing? Come on. That thing. I never thought I'd see it again. But as soon as I do, what's it do? Fuck my life right up. All fucking over again. Swear to fucking God, Ghost Rider, if I could just get my hands on you.
Perhaps that could be arranged, Detective Palladino.
What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Where'd everybody go? Shit. I must be more drunk than I thought.
Oh, nonsense, my good man. This is all very real. Though if you prefer to think of it as mere drunken delusion, it's of little consequence to me.
Who are you?
Oh, little old me? I've gone by many names. Too many to count, really. A name is like a good pair of socks. Not without its purpose, but really, one should change it often.
You fucking nuts?
No, enterprising detective. I'm here to offer you a deal.
What are you talking about?
Before the NYPD, you were Army Special Forces, weren't you?
What's it to you, mystery man?
Well, you see, I know all about you and your sad history, detective. How one fateful day whilst you were off, playing in the sandbox, changing blood for oil and all that patriotic razz and dazzle, your poor father fell victim to a creature known as the Ghost Rider. And that trauma of the experience was so great that he then killed your sisters, your mother, and then himself. Oh, very tragic, I must say.
Is there a point to this recap of my life story? Or are you just looking for the fastest way to catch a bullet?
I told you, Detective. Michael, old buddy, old pal, I'm here to offer you a deal.
What deal?
Simple, really. What would you give to kill the Ghost Rider? What would you sacrifice to have your vengeance?
Anything.
That's the spirit. Well then, Michael, my dear man, let's talk terms.